My name is Alexis Foot, and I believe that you have to be an agent of change with social action. I've done several social actions. I participated in the People's Climate Change March in 2014. I've done actions with the Wildfire Project. I've done actions with 596 Acre to preserve nonprofit organizations, to preserve green space, to change housing rules. Here in New York City, we are suffering from a housing crisis. I've spoken to City Hall members in City Hall on several occasions. I've advocated for housing. With 596 Acre. I've also done some work with the Rockaway Waterfront Alliance here in Far Rockaway. It is very important that we have change agents and social actions because we don't want things to be stagnant, and we don't want the youth of color, especially those who are marginalized by governments, to be content with the things that are going on, like mass incarceration, school to prison pipeline. I'm also a mom of two. I have a 13-year-old and a 5-month-year-old son. And I think when you're an agent of change, you're setting an example for those that are coming after you. I believe the reason why I am who I am is because I had role models, whether they were in my life or not, but I had images of Malcolm X, Finney Luheimer, Nina Simone, to show me what it was to be an agent of change and not to be afraid. Martin Luther King, W.E. Du Bois. I think when you are an agent of change, you are setting the precedent for those that are coming behind you. And I'm glad that I had images and positive images of people of color who were taking a stand on something. If it wasn't for those, Alabama boy bus cots and things like that, I wouldn't be, able to sit in any seat that I want to sit on a public transportation. And I think that's why I tell my son that no matter what happens, if he sees an unjust, he needs to speak up. A lot of people aren't taught to speak up for themselves, and I think that's another reason why I take my son to a lot of social action rallies, so he can see that it's just not only people of color fighting for freedom, but it's black, it's Asian, it's white, it's Latino, that it's a collective. Sometimes we're taught that, one group isn't suffering as much as the other group is, and that's a falsified myth.